Coming to the skin consists of numerous fine transverse rings and is often inconspicuously colored. The term inconspicuously is used here as the color of the skin of the peripatus is not easily recognizable or it is not brightly colored. Similar term is also used for the segmentation of this particular organism. If you are looking from outside, the segmentation is also inconspicuous. And we can identify the segments by regular spacing of the pairs of legs and in the regular arrangement of different organ parts like skin pores, excretory organs and concentration of nerve cells. So segmentation is recognized only by these features and not by the segments that you can recognize. The segments are inconspicuous in nature. The nervous system of this particular organism consists of the large brain and two ventral nerve cord that is running from head region to the tail region on two lateral sides, that is left and right portion of the ventral part. And also you have to note that there is no ganglia that is present in the nerve cord that is running ventrally. In case of annelids and arthropods, we have learned about the ganglia that is present at each segment of ventral nerve cord. That particular character is absent in this particular organisms, that is peripatus nervous system. The sensory organs of this peripatus is formed of a pair of antennae. We have discussed the antennae character previously. And eyes also we have discussed. You can look at the figure and identify the parts. And then the taste spines on the lips, you can find it there inside the mouth, the labral part region, and then preoral cavity, and the most important tactile spines that is present on the surface tubercles. We can see body parts are entirely covered with the tubercles. You can find it in the top figure, and within that tubercles there is tactile spine which is used for mechanical reception, that means touch reception. So the touch signals will be conducted through the tactile spines on the surface tubercles. I'm repeating, the sensory organs are pair of eyes, antennae, then taste spines on the lips, preoral cavity, and tactile spines on the surface of tubercles. Similar to the arthropoda, the respiratory organs in peripatus is trachea, but it is unbranched and it will be communicating with the outside through spiracles, which are not regularly distributed all over the body just like arthropoda. Instead, these spiracles are irregularly distributed. So respiratory system is composed of unbranched trachea, which is communicating with outside through the spiracles that are irregularly distributed over the body. Dorsal tubular contractile heart lies within the pericardial cavity, is actually marking the prominent part of the circulatory system. This is also a character which is similar to the arthropoda, because we have learned in arthropoda also the tubular heart is present on the dorsal surface of the body. Coming to the sexes, in peripatus we can see that there are separate distinct male and female individuals that are characteristically identified from outside itself, that a male is smaller than the female. And we have already discussed previously that the part of the body cavity which are containing that reproductive gonads and all are coelomic in nature, that is lined with the mesoderm. So the coelomic cavity is restricted to that particular regions. So sexes are separate, male and female individuals are there, and male is recognized from the female with a smaller size. The female reproductive system is composed of, you can look at the figure, the left part is the female reproductive system and right part is the male reproductive system. So female reproductive system is formed of a pair of ovary, a pair of oviducta, and a beaded like uterus, then which will be opening into the outside. Similarly, the male reproductive system is formed of testis, and then there is the one which is carrying the sperm, the tube which is carrying the sperm called the vasa deferentia, then seminal vesicle which can act as the storage site as well as the accessory gland, then it will be opening to the outside. So that's about male and female reproductive system. And also we should note that the female will be producing around 30 or more young ones in any year, and this will be development will be direct without any larval stages. The young one will be resembling the adult stages. These are the references that we have, that I used for preparing this particular slide, and you can also go through it. And thank you. This is the end of the second session.